Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk to you about other-centered, self-giving love and the difference between self-care and just basic selfishness. Today's culture, for whatever reason, really caters to the individual. So it makes it easy for the individual to advance himself, grow his own self-interest, get a good career, grow his own spirituality, develop his own character, but it doesn't really explain what the purpose of that is. And today, the thesis of this video, I guess, is going to be that the purpose of self-care is going to be helping other people, and that everything you do in life should have the end goal of helping others, helping another person, giving. And I think a lot of people react when they hear that because the ultimate aim of culture today is not to help other people. It's really for the betterment of the self, the betterment of the individual as a person, like self-improvement. That's the culture's main goal. And when that narrative is the default, when a person is taking care of himself, that's when we start seeing all these negative consequences that we're seeing today of people feeling uncared for and communities breaking down and relationships suffering, is because everybody only wants to take care of themselves. And you know, years ago, when an individual would leave the home and establish themselves a career and become what we think of as independent adults capable of supporting themselves, the reason they did that years ago was so that they could develop their own families, so that they could give themselves to their own family, to their spouse and to their children. But today, that's not even the goal. Today, marriage has kind of become less popular, and I have all sorts of statistics for that. And now we still have the individuals building themselves a platform. So what's it for? What's it for if it's not for giving to other people? And today, what I'm arguing is that if you're living a life where you're developing yourself, you're growing yourself, you're acquiring all this stuff, these resources, this wisdom, and you're not giving it to other people, you're really living not a pointless life, but a life that's not as good as what you were intended to live. Because your ultimate purpose as an image bearer of God is to give all that you have. You know, God gives all that He has to us, and I think that we should model that. So when we start just hoarding or developing things for our own personal use, we're missing the purpose. We're missing the purpose. And you know, you might disagree with my premise that we're designed to give. Even physiologically, our biology, you know, when a woman is when a woman is breastfeeding, her body, if it's not getting the nutrients it needs to give to its child, it will give its own nutrients. The woman's body will take out of its own reserve and give it to the child. Just naturally, that's just what the human body does. And you know, it works the same for men. So when men function better when they're able to give all that they have to a source other than themselves. So when they have a family, when they have a spouse that they're able to pour into and give all that they have, their brain chemistry is just gonna be better. The way they think, their emotional stability, it's just gonna be better. And just a disclaimer, I'm not saying that self-care is bad. That's absolutely not what I'm saying, but I'm saying that self-care, building up yourself, should be for the purpose of helping others. So giving to yourself, building yourself up should be that so you can more efficiently serve others. That should be the end goal. So that when you operate in that narrative, this different narrative that I'm proposing, one where you're serving other people rather than building up yourself, one where you're giving yourself rather than acquiring from others. When you do that, I believe that you're going to experience so much more goodness, and your life is going to be so much better than it would otherwise. As humans, you are hardwired. You are innately designed for giving. Your biology reflects that, your spirit reflects that, your design reflects that. So today I would encourage you to, you know, whenever you're doing something, ask yourself, what's the purpose of me doing this? Is this so that I can better my own self and improve my own life, or is this an outlet through which I can serve other people better?